Hey, good evening. How are y'all? Is it raining there? Amber is on her way over. She just got home from Jonesboro. She's soaking wet from the rain, so she's putting on some dry clothes, she said. Hey, Linda. How are you? Hey, hey. Good evening, Tasha. I'm assuming it's Tasha. I guess it could be Levi and Tasha. Your favorite YouTubers. Man, I feel special. Amber's on her way. We're doing good. Had a productive day. Somewhat productive. That is perfectly fine, Homestead Preacher. We'd love to have you. Tasha came and visited us a week ago. Came by and picked up some homeschool curriculum stuff from Amber and got some tips. And I don't know if she got any tricks on it yet, but some direction and stayed for church. Do I like rap music? It depends. It depends on who it is. I grew up in the era of DC Talk, and so some of Toby Mac's stuff I'm okay with. The newer folks, I don't really have any idea who they are, to be honest with you. Does that mean I'm getting old? Hey, James, working Homestead. Who else did I miss? Grandma's so happy. Good to see you. Thanks a lot, Linda. Appreciate it. This should be a dead giveaway, right? So, my cousin's forehead looked at 18, though, so mine held on for a long time. Who's Toby Mac? Oh, boy. You can you can find Toby Mac pretty easily if you're legitimate. What's been the highlight of the week? My back is feeling a lot better. I don't know if you knew my back was hurting, but I messed my back up somehow. Probably taking care of Amber, and not really. Just threw it out of whack somehow, and it's feeling a lot better. So that's been my highlight. I'm actually able to move without pain this week. Sabrina, how are you? Yeah, last week I went to the chiropractor on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Friday of last week. And then I went to chiropractor again Monday. Amber's on her way. She just spent the day in Jonesboro and just pulled in the driveway about 8 or 9 minutes ago. So they got caught in the rain and soaking wet, and so she is, I think, supposed to be putting on some dry clothes, maybe, and coming over. So she will be here shortly. I'll tell y'all, actually, I lied. The highlight of my week was not my back. My back's a good thing. The highlight has been getting a charger for my laptop. Um, that has been the highlight of my week right there. I ordered it. So the boys used my computer last week and watched a movie or something. And when I got my computer back, my charger cord was no longer working, and so I had to order a new one. I ordered a new one on Tuesday of last week. It was supposed to be here on Friday. Then it was supposed to be on Saturday, and it was supposed to be here on Monday, and then it was supposed to be here yesterday, and never showed up. And so I looked at Amber's phone and got the information. Turns out I put in the wrong shipping address, and it was at the post office in Grubbs. So I just drove the 2 miles and talked to the lady this morning and got my charger that's been sitting there since Saturday. So, hey, there she is.
Hey!
She made it. They've been asking, where's Amber? Where's Amber? Where's Amber? Where's Amber? Where's Amber? Where's Amber? And then somebody said it's their favorite. Who was that? Zach? Was it Zach? Said your favorite YouTubers?
Aw, thank you, Zach.
Yeah.
Aw, that's nice.
So, yes, at least I found it and they didn't send it back and me have to wait for another one to come. So, anyway, that's been the highlight of my week.
When I was in Jonesboro all day, Toby had a doctor's appointment this morning to follow up for his cough. He still has wheezing in his lungs, so he was prescribed another inhaler. I heard Amber is all wet. Yes, I was.
She was soaked.
Yeah. We were getting out of David's gymnastics tonight, and it was pouring down rain, and their parking lot does a divot.
You're the one.
Yeah, Sabrina's the one. And anyways, we were all going to the van and got soaking wet from the knees down. Aw, that is so sweet.
That's awesome.
Johnson, I love that.
Well, Zach, I'm glad you found us.
Yes. I'm trying to find the link. Thanksgiving is coming up, and my dad wanted me to share this with you guys, and it is funny. It's got like 14,000 views on Facebook on this video. We share it every year. In fact, I shared it on my Facebook page today, my YouTube page, and it's what is it titled? Tips to avoid conflict as your family gathers together for Thanksgiving. So
how do I copy that?
I'm going to copy it.
Are you going to do it from your phone?
Yeah.
All right, she's going to put it in there.
I'm going to put it in there so y'all can watch it later. Save it to your phone or something. It is pretty funny.
She Moved Mountains has already seen that video.
Yeah, if you saw it on my on our Facebook page, then you've seen it. 14,000 views, though. That's pretty good. Every year just keeps growing and growing. But anyways, I put the show up. I can't see right now.
Yeah, it's on there.
Okay. We did kind of want to address the whole COPPA thing tonight. I was watching a video, very informative. It's a social media lawyer.
Ian something, right?
Yeah, Ian, let me look up. Anyways, L. Ford's Journey is the one that told me about the video. I didn't really do much research into the whole logistics and all that stuff, but I'm glad that I went and watched this because, okay, so Ian Corzine, and I'll link this video too into the description. I think anybody that, is wondering what's going on should probably watch this video too. So he explains that with the new YouTube deal and the FTC, is it FTC?
Yeah. FTC, FCC.
YouTube just paid out like $170 million to the FTC because they're not supposed to be playing videos for children, and children are considered 13 and under. But anyways, any channels that YouTube considers to be directed towards children, like I feel like our channel is a family channel. It's family friendly. It's for the whole family to sit and watch together. And did I put the YouTube link? I put it on the Facebook link, Dad. I didn't know there was a YouTube link to it. Did you send that to me?
Me? No.
Oh, let's see here.
I don't know.
Will you look it up on my messenger? I'll lose train of thought. You may send it to me messenger. But anyways, we could mark our, because now you creators know, if you mark before you post a video now, you have to mark it whether or not it's specifically for children or not for children.
We had to do that before we went live this evening.
Yeah. And we told the boys not to come over. But anyways, you could, your purpose of the purpose of your channel could be totally not geared towards children. Like, we're geared towards family. That's what, it's all ages. But if YouTube and the FTC come through and see a video of ours that's marked not for children, but they consider it for children, we will get sued $42,530 per video. So this really stinks because there's a big, vague area of what is considered children's video. They give like a list of 10 things, but this guy that posted the video, he even said, I'm a social media lawyer and I've read this whole, the law of this frontwards and backwards. And he said, it's not even clear to me.
I don't see anything. I may not look in the right place. I don't like your phone.
I'm thinking we're going to, any of the videos that have our kids in them, we're just going to have to mark it for kids. And that means nobody can comment on them. That means we won't have end screens or cards. This is starting January 1, 2020. It means that nobody can save our videos to watch later or playlists. So all the playlists that we're included in right now, they'll go away after on January 1st. If we mark, so I have to go back through all my videos and anything that has, which is pretty much everything. I have a few videos without them, but anything with the kids, we're going to be marking it geared towards children because we can't afford to fork out $42,000.
Nope.
That's ridiculous. It's sad. I hate it.
It's either that or shut it down.
Yeah. We don't want to shut it down. So, but what we're going to do is every video that has the kids in it, we're just going to mark it as for children.
You won't be searchable or recommended, it says.
Yeah. So it's pretty much killing our channel.
Yep.
It's sad. So what, I guess what we could do is, still post the video to our, oh wait, you just said it won't be, searchable. Okay, so you can share it. We could share it to our Facebook page and people could comment there. They just can't comment on YouTube.
I was going to say, you could just post everything on YouTube now instead of using, or on Facebook, right?
Mm-hmm.
But is Facebook going to be affected by the same stuff?
I have no clue. I have no clue. Yeah, Tasha, I hope you don't.
Well, what are we supposed to do? I mean, you got one fine at $42,500, and we'll be paying on that for 20 years.
But we're marking anything with the kids in it for children. You can't be fined if you mark it for children. What you'll be fined for is if they deem it as geared towards children and you didn't mark it as such. So like my recipe video with Byron, is that considered for children? Would you consider that for children? There's no kids in it. It's a recipe. I don't know.
I don't know.
So I don't know. There is a petition in that video that I shared that you can sign that's asking YouTube to clarify what is considered geared towards children. So I'll post that video again. But I would definitely, I would just save that to a watch later and watch it later, because he's very good at explaining.
Yeah. Yeah, Byron is over 13. You're right. Byron, he told me tonight, I'll be 39 next year. So, I haven't even made Christmas yet. He's already telling me what he wants for his birthday.
Well, Tasha, you don't have to exclude them. Just mark anything that's therein, mark it as children. They cannot fine you if you mark it as children. You'll just, in those videos, you just won't have comments or the end screen or the tags, the cards, or like you said, searchable or recommended. But people can still watch. It just kind of loses the interaction factor there. I like to interact. I like to see the comments. So I don't know. We'll see how it. There may be some changes in the near future. We'll just keep doing what we're doing for now, and anything that has the boys in it, we'll mark it as for children. So I didn't watch this video until yesterday after I posted the video of us opening the present from Granny Bee, and Of Lord's Journey commented, "Are you still gonna have your channel?" YouTube was tracking. They appear to know they weren't allowed, but did it anyway. No one tracks the PC doesn't look like. YouTube was it was fighting, like, the FTC is the main culprit of this. They're taking over, but YouTube at the same time was hiding, not really hiding, but saying they didn't know that there were children's videos on YouTube. My kids watch Paw Patrol, and that one kid, Ryan's World or whatever, he's got like 22 million. He's geared right towards kids. In fact, he's getting, I was watching one of his videos with the boys tonight because they like to watch him, and he's got a whole new line opening up in Walmart. So he ain't going to be hurting. He's already got sponsorships and all that stuff, so his monetization, all that stuff is not going to hurt anything. If part of our videos are marked as for children, then I don't see how we could ever reach. Yeah, I know, Ann. What? And Andy, we probably won't ever be monetized now.
I asked about it on Two Family Live. They said it was fine as long as you mark it as not for children, because it was for adults to view.
I'd watch that video of that guy that I posted. I'll post it again. But I'm paying my kids. I'm feeding them. Haha. Yes.
And clothing them, and transporting them,
That's so weird.
entertaining them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so weird, Linda. They're not actors. They're a family. It said even if you use verbiage geared towards children, language geared towards children, there's like 10 things on the list.
There's your list.
Oh. So, subject matter of the video, educational content for preschoolers. Whether children are your intended or actual audience for the video, whether the child includes child actors or models, whether the video includes characters, celebrities, or toys that appear to children, including animated characters or cartoon figures.
Appeal, not appeal.
Oh, appeal, sorry. Whether the language of the video is intended for children to understand, whether that does, I mean, okay, anyways. Can they not understand what we're saying right now? Whether the video includes activities that appeal to children, such as play, acting, simple songs, or games, or early education. Whether the video includes songs, stories, or poems for children. Any other information you may have to help determine your video's audience, like
empirical evidence of the video's audience.
Yeah.
The age of a kid in the United States is defined as anyone under the age of 13. However, the age of a kid may be higher in other countries, so consider the factors described above as appropriate given how kid is defined in applicable laws in your country, and consult legal counsel if you have additional questions. There's a whole other section. There's a whole other section there, though. What if my content is applicable to a wide audience, but not kids specifically? So you would have to read through all that.
Yeah.
So anyway, YouTube has a link to that, and it is support.
Just copy that and post it into
Okay.
Bye, Linda. Love you.
There's the link to what YouTube gives if you haven't looked at it. But
Yeah, purposely vague so it can be broadly applied. Let me find that video, Dad, again. Let's see.
does anybody have any expertise on generators? We've got a generator at the fire department that hasn't ran in probably 6 or 7 years. Been on a service truck and not ran. And I've been given the task of fixing it. I know that's changing the subject. I'm just trying to get away from the gloom and doom. I went to the local small engine place today to get some parts for it. And they said, we don't carry those parts. We don't use those generators, and so we don't even know who would where you would go to get them. So they said you just have to look online. So I was trying to support local business, you know. Generators are nice. We've got the church, when we moved here, had a generator, has a generator, and they wired into the parsonage so that we can run it in the shop and plug it in out there. And power the refrigerator and some night lights and stuff like that when the power goes off. We've got a gas heater for that for when the power goes off, so we don't have to worry about that. But it's kind of nice to have that, so when it's dark you can see to get around. But I don't know why they didn't think to do that at the church as well. And we could, in the area that we live, tractors hit power poles frequently, and power will go off, and so we'll be out of power at church sometimes. And it would be nice to be able to just plug in back there and turn a few lights on here. But it is hard to have. It's hard when the smaller places don't have parts. Yep, I've been looking online. I don't even have an owner's manual for it. I found an owner's manual online that I've been reading through, trying to get some direction there. But
Did I hear earlier that Jennifer and Brother Donnie said they were going to come to church with us?
no, you didn't hear anything. You're dreaming. They said they're going to come to the shindig in 2020, and they're going to stay and come to church. Yes, that's what they said.
Yay!
That's what they're planning to do.
Y'all could just come stay at our house. I mean, we'd have like air mattresses. We don't have any extra beds or anything. Why are you making that face? Our house is always open. Just know there's
She's
no
always
extra
inviting
beds.
people over without asking. I'm just teasing. It would be fun.
Yes.
We could throw a couple tents up out in the yard. The kids could go sleep outside.
Well, Vonnie, you have to watch that video. It's pretty funny.
Solar panel and a couple of batteries for when the electric is out. We can still have a few lights and operate.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's kind of how the generator works for us.
It's
Hey, Michigan Mike.
Big bro. I sent you Marco Polo yesterday. Oh, you already booked. Okay. Well, we can like meet up beforehand like we did last year. We didn't plan on meeting up beforehand last year. We just kind of ran into y'all.
Who are you talking to?
Jennifer and Brother Donnie.
Did I miss a comment?
I said they could come to our house, and they said we would, but we already booked.
Okay.
You skipped yours down. You went.
Up down here?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, okay.
In Cersei.
They got a swimming pool there. I'm sure kids will like that a lot more.
Oh, yeah. We may stay with my parents again the night before like we did last year.
Been on the couch for 2 days in extreme pain. Amber knows all about that.
Yeah, I'll be praying for you, Bonnie.
Does anybody know when the next shindig is?
Nope. I haven't heard anything. Hey, Grammy Karen, how are you?
Karen. Somebody had a comment up here that I think we skipped.
Oh, did we skip a comment? Sorry if we skipped comments.
Right here. Almost every holiday, the grandkids' birthday.
Oh, I was talking to her earlier.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I got everybody. I think.
Right. Amber says she's caught up. I'm just not
April
caught
3rd
up.
4th. Well, how did you know that, Sabrina?
She is in the loop, apparently.
I'm not.
She probably has been watching.
We're 45 minutes northeast of Cersei.
See, Grammy Karen says the same thing. Seems like Shindig was.
Yeah, we don't know. I wish Arkansas was closer to Katie.
Where's Katie?
She's in Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Right? Michigan, Minnesota. One of them M ones. Michigan Mike. Mike's from Michigan.
Would it be Montana?
No, not Montana.
Mexico?
I love Montana. I want to go to Montana. The Stivers and us are going to go to Montana sometime. When I first met them, we found out real quick that we both wanted to go to Montana.
Minnesota. Yeah. If we go
yeah.
if we go there, we're going like
In the summer.
in the summer because yeah.
I don't like cold weather. I don't like snow. I'm a fuddy dud, I know, but I know that they're going to do it in the same place as last year, and instead of renting the one side like it was in, they're going to do both sides. Remember how at one point in time we had to be quiet because they had a wedding next door? We couldn't play at a certain time because they had a wedding right behind us. So this year, I think Baker's Creek, I know this much, Baker's Creek is paying for the rental of the whole building.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes, you're right, Sabrina. Bonnie and Katie just needs to come home to Arkansas.
Home.
Yeah, they can live in Arkansas. You know who Katie reminds
when
me
you
of?
say come home, I mean that makes it seem like they are from here originally.
No, come home. Come home. This needs to be their home.
Okay. So they need to relocate. And
Yeah.
speaking of relocating, did you see that your mom's cousin Brent is moving to Portugal?
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah.
Minnesota. Is that right, Jean? Jean, Jean, or Jean?
You have to hear a Minnesotan say it.
You talked to them about the shindig the other day, but I didn't listen. I enjoyed seeing everybody last year at the shindig. I think that's when Andy really realized that people actually enjoyed watching us, because he had it was Nathan at Samson Farms. I didn't even know who he was then, but I guess he watched our videos, and he comes up to Andy. He's like, "Hey, Andy, how's it going?" Andy had no clue. He's like,
"Hey,
how's it going?" He's the one that convinced Andy. People actually do enjoy watching us.